Your cortisol rhythm is largely set by getting outside within 30 minutes of waking up and getting natural sunlight into our eyes to send a clear signal to our body's central clock that it's time to wake up. It anchors the cortisol peak where it belongs, in the morning, which means by evening that the drop is real and your body can actually wind down. I know this almost sounds too simple, but I've seen it make meaningful differences for people who have been struggling for years. It does not fix everything on its own, but if you're not doing this, your cortisol rhythm is working against you before the day even starts. Number 2, I want you to slow down before bed. Actually slow down. If you're going full speed until the moment you get into bed, you have not given your body any signal that it's safe to stop. You haven't given it permission to slow down. Your nervous system does not have an off switch. It has a dimmer, and you have to learn to use it. So an hour before bed, dim the lights. Put the phone down, not because blue light's the main problem, but because what you're doing on your phone is the problem. Checking emails, scrolling problems, consuming information your brain wants to solve. Give your body the permission to be slow. That is not a weakness. That is your biology. Your nervous system needs a transition between doing and resting. Recovery is everything. When you skip that transition night after night, you are essentially asking your cortisol to drop instantly on command. It cannot do that. Another thing is take small breaks during your day. This is one that people definitely underestimate. Most people I work with have been running on adrenaline and cortisol all day long. Back-to-back meetings, no real breaks, stress piling on stress. And then they wonder why they can't wind down at night. Your cortisol rhythm does not just respond to what happens in the evening, it responds to your entire day. Every moment you give your nervous system a chance to breathe during daylight hours is a deposit into the account your body draws from at night. 1 minute between meetings, a few slow breaths after a hard conversation, a short walk outside. It does not have to be some big elaborate thing, it just has to be real. Another thing I want to suggest is look at what you're eating and when. Blood sugar crashes in the middle of the night can trigger a cortisol and adrenaline response as the body tries to compensate. So if you're eating a lot of sugar or refined carbs, drinking alcohol in the evening, or going to bed hungry, that's worth looking at. Keep blood sugar stable through the day. A small protein or fat snack before bed, if you tend to wake up in those early hours, can be helpful. Nothing complicated, but consistent. Now consider moving your body at the right time. Daily movement is one of the most powerful cortisol regulators there is, but timing matters, especially for sensitive sleepers. So hard, intense exercise late in the evenings, even later in the afternoon, sends a stress signal to your body when you need it to be winding down. So move to the